Hey, what's up, plumbing business owners? Grab your cup of coffee. Today, we're going to be talking about a plumber marketing blueprint. So if you're watching this video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys what plumbing business owners are doing to get more leads. So this is not for like any business out there or a service home business or home service business. This is strictly for plumbing business owners to get more leads. Okay. So for those of you that don't know, I was a plumber for 15 years prior to studying marketing and cracking the code on plumbing lead generation. And I specialize in helping plumbing business owners now get more job specific ones, like the ones that we love, right? Which are like the water leaks, the drain cleaning, the water heaters, the gas leaks, the things that could be turned into ethical change orders, like the reroutes, the repipes, the trenchless, the sewer repairs, right? So those are the kind of jobs that I get plumbing business owners. And before I get into this free education that you guys are getting, I wanted to offer some help to see if we're a good fit. I specialize in website design, also Google, everything to do with Google, all right? Yelp, also Facebook and Instagram. If you need help getting leads with any of these platforms, I can help you do it, and we do guarantee results. All you got to do is send me a message, contact me, schedule a free appointment, and you can do so. Actually, if you're watching this video, you're on my website, and you should be able to like look around on this website page, and you'll see a button that'll say like call now or schedule free appointment. Feel free to give us a call. We're located in San Diego, and we do answer the phone. And so we do cater to plumbing business owners all over the United States. We work with big monster companies like Mr. Rooter, and also small startup companies that are like one-man shops and everything else in between, because our prices are actually a good fit for plumbing business owners. So we do have specific marketing plans that are tailored to fit your budget. If this sounds good to you and you want to get more plumbing jobs and make more money and grow your plumbing business, schedule a free appointment with me, or call directly right now. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to do a screen share. Okay, guys. And here we go. So the plumber marketing blueprint, this is a free download. All right. So inside the plumber marketing blueprint, I don't want to go over why you need it. I just want to get into meat and potatoes and talk about what should you be performing, right? So there's a million things to do out there to advertise your plumbing company or a company in general, but I'm talking about how to advertise. What are the most popular things to advertise a plumbing company? We're going to talk about online strategies with the internet and offline strategies without the internet. All right. So I would like to start with Google, because I consider it to be like the creme of the creme. For what I mean by that, well, the leads that we can get you with Google, or you can get yourself on Google, is going to be where you don't share the lead with other companies. And I really want to talk about, I think we all know it's really good quality, right? But some people will go and spend money on like pay-per-click, and maybe it doesn't work for you. All right. So I put together something where you guys can learn more about plumber pay-per-click ads and targeting and all that good stuff, and using specific keywords. So if this sounds good to you, you're going to want to click on this area and learn more. You can either perform it yourself or hire us to do it for you. Those are pay-per-click ads. When it comes down to SEO, there's been a lot of changes in 2023. And so this video is really entailed. I'm building it right now, end of 2023 in December, and it's supposed to take care of you through 2024. Okay. So with your SEO, make sure that your agency is up to par with all of the updates that's been happening. Massive updates. Another thing is you can force ads inside your SEO, inside your Google Maps. You can force ads in there, so it's not always organic. Okay. You can show up no matter what. We do have a plan that'll help you execute that, which basically means you show up in the map area. Even though there may be three, you'll actually be the fourth one, believe it or not. There's a way to make that happen so that you get more jobs in specific areas. Another thing I want to talk about with Google, there's this thing called the Google network, and there's this thing called the retargeting Google network. So what does that mean? Anybody that visits your website, you can retarget them with an ad, and these ads will pop up all over the internet. Like, I don't know, 70, 80% of the websites that people visit, whether it's YouTube or Fox News or whatever, they're retargeting ads. You might have seen some of mine retargeting you whenever you visit my website. Okay. So with that being said, retargeting is a big deal. It's only people that visit your website. So the cost per lead is really inexpensive. And if you're not retargeting, so it's like, what do you retarget them with? Sheesh, right? So you should be retargeting with like a very specific promotion. So maybe your initial promotion was, hey, I'm a plumber. I'm open for business. We service this area and we can do anything with plumbing. The retargeting ad should be something more specific, like, hey, we do drain cleaning for $99 or $150 or whatever the case is, right? Something very, very, very specific. Also, holiday ads work really good for social media. Social media is next on here. We helped you guys out with Facebook and Instagram. They kind of own each other. Facebook owns Instagram. And I have a very specific ad that I like you to talk to you guys about right now. It's actually a funnel. So you should have a funnel. Then let's just, say Facebook instead of social media. That way you can choose a specific platform. You should have an ad at the top of the funnel that is all about awareness and tell people that you exist and what you do, and you want to send them to your home page. All right, and then you want to target the same audience in your local area. This is a second ad, middle of the funnel. And you want to do an ad with like social proof, maybe like a video testimonial of a customer saying how happy they are. Maybe you guys financing a water heater for a nice old grandma that you're helping the community with low monthly payment plans. That's a really good video testimonial. People aren't doing that. I don't know why, but you got to be doing that. And then the consideration, middle of the funnel is also consideration. They're considering you. So if they see good stories about your company, they're considering you. You also want to run some ads that will send them to your service page about something in particular, like maybe the drain or the gas or the hydrojetting or trenchless, right? And then you have the bottom of the funnel. And this is where you're like not so much doing video testimonials. You're just straight up promoting something like a very specific promotion, right? You're not trying to create engagement and tell them how you're helping the community. You have a sale, and that's what this is for. And you want to, direct them back to like your contact us page or maybe a landing page that's very specific to that type of service in that area. Another thing is I like to, a service page or a contact us page. Video is huge. If you're not creating video, then you're making people read all this stuff. That's kind of a pain in the butt. Like imagine if you have to read everything I'm going to tell you in this video. I'm going to go through all this information. For those of you reading it, good for you. This video will explain everything, right? So videos are just way better than reading for homeowners these days. All right. So TikTok is another good one for homeowners these days, for you to create engagement videos and try to, win over their attention and have a call to action. So Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok are 3 solid social medias that your plumbing company can start with. If you're wondering, well, what social media should I do? What about like Twitter? Should I be doing something on Twitter? Well, here's what you got to think. Where is my audience hanging out at? And the thing about Twitter is like, there's no video. There's no, like, it's very limited. It's words, right? So video is king, and I recommend TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook to get started. I want to move on to directory listings. What the hell is a directory listing? Well, plumbers, Yelp is a directory listing. Angie's List is a directory listing. Home Advisor is also a directory listing, right? Thumbtack, Google My Business, Yellow Pages, the Better Business Bureau, Nextdoor, the Chamber of Commerce is actually a really good listing. So there's things you can do in person there and online, a little bit of both, right? And then I want to move on to like hiring a plumber marketing strategy, right? So this is a plumber marketing blueprint. You got to get leads, and then you got to have plumbers for them to run it. Now, one of the biggest problems that we've had in our industry is hiring plumbers that will actually show up and do a good job. If you need plumbers to hire at your company, I actually have a plumber hiring service. It only starts at $450 a month. And this actually works really, really, really well. We are guaranteed to help you hire plumbers. If you want a free consultation and see if we're a good fit for that, you can click on this here. Or you can just go to plumberhiring.com. I built that like 2 years ago, plumberhiring.com. So let's talk about how to get more leads other than hiring plumbers. You got email marketing. So it's like, man, well, what do you put in your email? Check this out. Don't target a cold audience. Your spam score is going to go through the roof. It's almost impossible these days with all these privacy laws. You want to email your pre-existing book of business. You can do it right from your Service Titan or your House Call Pro. Have something though. Like don't, this is a set it and forget it. Also, you should be like emailing basically every single customer. How often should you do it? I would say 1 to 2 times a month. If you do it like once a week, they're going to start unsubscribing from you and leaving you. Every 2 weeks to 1 time a month is good for a plumber to email his book of business, which are homeowners and consumers, right? So geo-targeting, what the heck is geo-targeting? Well, this is all has to do with like a specific area, right? So a geographic area, that's what the geo-targeting stands for, geographic. So you really should have a landing page. So let's say I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say you live in San Diego. Well, San Diego County has a lot of cities in it, like Chula Vista, National City, Imperial Beach, La Jolla. Some of you guys may recognize these towns within San Diego. You should have a specific city page with specific service. So maybe it's like Chula Vista plumber, Chula Vista drain cleaning, Chula Vista gas leak and repair, so on and so forth. You really should have a lot of that going on. YouTube marketing, video is king. You've heard me say that earlier. If you're not creating videos of you, your competition probably doing it. I'm sure you've seen a plumber around you putting out videos and you're probably just looking at them. Well, you're going to fall behind. I have good news for you guys. We are creating advertising videos for plumbing business owners. If you don't have time to create advertising videos for your business, or maybe you don't know what to say, right? I've got the content. I can make it where you don't even have to get in front of the camera, and we will put together an award-winning video that is basically, what do I call it award-winning? Well, Fox News, NBC News, and ABC News gave me an award for being the #1 marketing agency for plumbers in the USA. So we put together advertising videos for plumbing business owners that are guaranteed to get more plumbing jobs. If this sounds good to you, click on one of these buttons or links and call me, schedule an appointment. Okay, guys, it's very important that you grow your plumbing business and you get the right company and the right person to do it. What's better than a plumber, right? So if you already have a marketing agency, do you got to educate them about plumbing, or are they actually bringing things to your table? That's what we do over here at Strictly Plumbers. When I say we, I'm not a one-man band. I have 20 staff members. I've been in business for 6 years, and I've helped over 500 plumbing business owners throughout the United States. I have a plumbing marketing plan that will help you generate plumbing jobs. Right now, I'm talking to you guys of what you can do, and I'm mentioning services that I don't provide, and I'm mentioning services that I do provide. Essentially, it's what a plumbing business owner should be doing to promote his company or her company. Another thing, so YouTube marketing, you have like bumper ads, you have retargeting ads. There's like multiple different types of ads on YouTube. You can get ads to get you more followers, or you can get ads to make them redirect to your website. Man, little 30-second videos do great on there. There's this thing called shorts on YouTube, and they're usually like 30 seconds and below. Plumbers really need to be doing that. Again, let's move on from YouTube marketing. Remember that you can put a YouTube video on each website page. Every website page should have a video, kind of like the video that you're seeing on this website page now. This one's lengthy. You guys should have a service video that should be like 1 minute or so. So on your drain cleaning page, you should have a drain cleaning video, not of you like performing it, but maybe have a snake right next to you. And don't talk about so much of this is what it looks like. No, 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 no. Get to the point, 30 seconds to 1 minute, what you're going to do, what services you, like what other services, right? Is it just snaking? Or are you also doing hydrojetting? And then what areas you do this in? And then have a call to action. A call to action is when you tell somebody to contact you, like you make them take action, right? So let's talk about offline marketing strategies. Offline, not on the internet, right? So like one of the biggest things I'm a firm believer in is coaching. When somebody teaches you how you can accomplish something that you wish you could do because they've already done that over and over and they have a true success rate. So I built a, go visit this website. It's called www.plumbingbusinesscoaching.com. Okay, in there is an online course where you're going to have 30 training modules that will show you guys how to start a plumbing company and how to sell a plumbing company and everything in between from A through Z. So it talks about how to become a better plumbing manager. It talks about how to grow and scale your plumbing company. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff from television ads to how much to pay your plumbers and how much to incentivize them with bonuses and things like that. So it's a lot of information for the guys that are trying to grow their plumbing business. That's where you want to go. To plumbingbusinesscoaching.com. Okay. So learn from somebody that's done it before, you know. Strategic partnerships and vendors is next on my list. So what does that mean? Strategic partnerships. Well, let's say you're a plumber, but you don't do drain cleaning, and you and a drain cleaning company can come together and share leads. Well, there's more. There's going to be things like, you know, restoration companies are a good fit for you guys. That's obvious. But there's more. So what about, you know, things that are a little bit better for you guys, you know? So for example, an HVAC company and a plumbing company, and an HVAC that's not doing plumbing and a plumber that's not doing HVAC, you guys will never like actually try to perform the same work, right? So that's good. Also, strategic partnerships are things also like, what about Kohler? You know, homeowners go to their website every day looking for a plumber to install it, and then Kohler gives you leads. Another thing would be like Home Depot. That's a good strategic partnership where homeowners are looking for a remodel and they have a vendors list of, and then, you know, you get the lead. So it's actually really easy to sign up for those kind of things. You guys need to be creating like different vendors. You should have a vendors list. Hell, you should have like 20 different vendors and strategic partnerships so that all of them are dripping into your business, you know? What about networking groups? We know about networking groups like PHCC, LETIP, BNI, the Chamber of Commerce. They won't work unless you work it. And the one thing I like about BNI is that they're forcing people to show up with leads. That way it's not a waste of time. And then you get an opportunity to pitch your business. One thing about BNI, business networking, something, BNI, they keep plumbers crazy busy. I've never seen a BNI that doesn't do well for a plumber, you know, and electricians. Tradesmen, they just do phenomenal in BNI. Go join the group. It's super crazy cheap. I think it's like several $100s a year, not a month. Super cheap, right? Like $100 a month if you break it down. I forget what their prices are. Go check them out. Google it, BNI. What about radio and television, right? That's not necessarily, there's television on the internet nowadays, right? So traditional television, traditional radio, go straight to the, you know, to those networks, and get the best deal possible versus through a third party. You also have like local magazines and newspaper. You got to remember, like, who reads physical magazines? That's usually the older audience, right? So you can target like a senior citizen community through newspapers and magazines. That does work, you know. Then you have traditional mail, door hangers, business cards. These are like tangible, right? You have them in your hand. But you got to train your plumbers. If you got like door hangers, make them pass it out to like, you know, 5 doors to the left, or 3 doors to the left, 3 doors to the right, and 3 doors across the street, you know, 333. Now you have like 9 impressions. Impression is when somebody looks at your plumbing company and acknowledges it, right? In the marketing world, that's what an impression is. So use them. Don't just have them for them to give them out whenever you need them. Like put an SOP into your plumbers. Every call they must do this thing, right? Another thing is billboards. Billboards is known as shotgun marketing, which is the opposite of sniper marketing. What does that mean, right? So shotgun marketing, kind of like a shotgun, it's gonna cover a big area and a bunch of little BBs, and it's hit or miss. That's the freeway, that's the billboard. Let's say, I don't know, 50,000 people drive across a billboard every day or whatever the number is, I don't know, hundreds of thousands. How many of them actually need a plumber? And then how many of them will actually call you? Like the number just gets smaller and smaller. Versus sniper marketing, which I really like. The sniper marketing can be performed on like Google, where the only people that are going to see your ad are the people that are actually looking for a plumber right now. It's true. It's called sniper marketing. If you guys need help with this kind of strategies, or you need help getting more plumbing jobs, please give me a holler. Look around this website page and click on one of the buttons that says, set free appointment or call now. So we can get you a price that fits your budget so that you can get more jobs. Okay. You also have like local sponsorships. What does that mean? Like, we're talking about sports teams, schools, so on and so forth. Be careful with that. And have a call to action. I get worried about that kind of stuff because you'll have a banner up and it's your plumbing company name and that's it. Put your plumbing company name and a promotion. $88 drain cleaning, $100 drain cleaning, whatever. A name and a promotion. Have a call to action. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a QR code on there so that people could just scan that and actually contact you right away. Don't just put up your logo. That's called brand awareness whenever you just put up your logo. But whenever you have a promotion, now you're promoting, not just branding, and then you want to advertise something to have a good call to action. Okay, guys? Your van. What about your van? Well, put your van, have a call to action on your van too, man. If you have a $90 drain cleaning special, put it on there. Don't just put your logo and that you do drain cleaning. Obviously, if you change that promotion, that price, then you got to change the lettering on your van. Boo-hoo, big deal. That's not going to cost you much. And another thing, solidify some promotions within your company. Don't go up and down and left and right. If you need to do some research and development, go to Google and, see what the competition's doing. That way you're not going too low or too high. Guys, if you're on my website right now, I would love for you to schedule a free appointment with me to help you grow your plumbing company. Other than the online advertisement, so we'll get you a lead. That's what my company does. And then what we'll do next is we'll help you knock it out of the park with dispatch training and sales training for plumbers. That's something that we provide. If you hire me for marketing, I actually have 2 training videos you can have for free. One's called dispatch training for plumbers, and the other one's called sales training for plumbers. And if you need more help actually performing these things, we've had companies like CR Plumbing that hired us for the sales training for plumbers, and they sold a $30,000 job right after their first training session. Got a text message from their employee, all stoked and happy about the sale. They said, hey, man, I used some of the things that you told me to use, and it actually worked. And I don't normally sell jobs that big, so thank you. So we get you the lead, and then we train your plumbers on how to knock it out of the park. The plumbing marketing blueprint will teach you how to get more leads. But then what about dispatch, scheduling the appointment? And then what about the plumber knocking it out of the park? It's like, there's more than just marketing in order for you to make money. It's marketing, and then there's these steps and you make money. If you need help doing this and you like everything that I've had to say on this, you can hire me. My prices start at $800 a month, and I've had some guys pay like crazy amounts, like $90,000 a month. Not all that money goes to me, guys. A lot of it goes to Google or advertising like Facebook and Yelp and so on and so forth. Our management fees are between 800 and 1,500 for like the lower tier stuff, and then they can go up to 25 and 35 and $4,000 for the higher tier stuff. So what does that mean? The more leads you want, the more work I got to do. But I have a marketing plan like that fits different budgets. So if you're a company that has one van, one or two vans, we've got something that will fit your budget. If your plumbing company has like 3 to 5 vans, we've got something for your plumbing company. We work with big monster companies too, 50, 100, 200 plumbers running around, 200 vans. We have something for you too. We work with plumbing business all over the USA. Remember that I was a plumber for 15 years. So I'm the plumber that gives a shit about your marketing. If you need somebody like me in your corner to help you get more plumbing jobs, please click on that link somewhere around here on my website so you can call us, schedule a free appointment, and we can help you make more money. I will see you soon, hopefully. Peace.